Alrighty, guys, as you see, Tom Zippler won the lag there. Got Tom Zippler versus Mark Ford here. Tom Zippler with the big over-the-ear headphones on today. Going old school. Everyone else got their AirPods on. My man got the earmuffs on today. Good break. Cue ball gets kicked around, gets 2 balls down into the corner pocket, though. Some congestion around the solids, so I'm definitely liking the way the high balls sit here. Looks like the 14 will go by the 6 ball into the side pocket. Or if he manages to get short side on it, somehow he could play it into the corner pocket. But it's all going to be based on how he sees the table. It's kind of hard to tell if the 9 ball goes by the 12 here, but it might. If not, the 9 does have access to the side pocket. And that 14 actually might go straight into the corner by the 6 here. That's kind of hard to tell from this angle. So Tom taking his time here. Making sure he likes the shot layout. Brought you guys 8 matches today. This match right here that we're in is actually the 9th match of the day. Working overtime. Here, Tom let out a long exhale and a 4-letter word. So he knows it got kind of funny here. Still has a chance to try to recover, but it's way trickier than it was before. Because, man, it's just going to be hard to do anything from here off this 15 with the angle that he's got. He's going to have to try to force something to happen, or he can attempt to play safe. But it's going to be a tough safety. He's going to have some precise cue ball control here. So see, he tried to make something happen there. That's not the pocket he was gunning for. So Mark Ford's going to get his shot at the table here. He's actually, the position that he lays in right now, the solids actually look pretty favorable by comparison to how they looked at the beginning of the rack. Mark Ford's a pretty strong player. He's got a good, solid stroke. Played him up here in a couple tournaments. So we see him analyzing the cluster towards the middle of the table here. He's just analyzing to see exactly how he wants to try to navigate through this. plenty of room to draw off the 2 and kind of bump these balls if he wants to. There might be enough space in between the 3 and the 1 to be able to just cut this 3 into the side, honestly. You're not going to see that happen very often. So that actually might have been intentional, to be honest with you, because I don't really see Mark miss balls like that. So we're probably going to see him clip the edge of the 14 and run the cue ball down table here. Great speed. Great control there. So we got a long jump shot on the 2 ball here available. Looks like Mark's going back to get his jump cue here, so that's most likely what's about to happen. Tom's in a really good position to be able to take the first rack here. Notice the first rack of all these sets has been much longer than the racks through the middle of the set. Players get a little bit more comfortable, in tune with being on the table. They've gauged their opponent accurately, and they feel a little bit more comfortable playing their game. Saw Tom leaning a little bit to the side. He kind of felt like he was going to catch the point there. Looks like he kind of grazed it across. No problem with the 8 ball, though. Tom's going to take the first rack here. So it's fortunate that Tom was actually able to get out there. It was Tom's break, so he was able to hold serve. It's nicely done there. So he's going to have a ball down here. High balls are looking pretty tough. You got the 14-13 cluster beside the side pocket. And not a good opening shot. So it looks like he's going to have to take low balls here. Well, he doesn't have to. He could always hit the 10 off the side of the 13. It would bust the 13-14 out, and the 10 would be down on the side. So it looks like that's what he just was checking out here. You just got to be careful and be aware of where those balls are going after the contact. Looks like that's the shot he's lining up here. Because there's not really a great opening shot on low balls either, unless the one goes by the 8. So that would be the only other thing that I'm seeing is, oh, which actually that 10 looks like it might have the 1 ball blocked from this angle, so it's probably why he's electing to take on this 10 ball shot. So he hit it well. Looks like he might have a window to the 14, which will be perfect because he's gonna lay up on that rail and be able to take the 13 in the opposite corner pocket here. So he's just making sure he likes these shots before he takes them. It's a little bit tighter. Looks like he's drifted over just a little bit too far. That 1 ball is impeding that pocket, or the path to the 14 by just a hair. He doesn't like the shot, but he's going for it. It's a good shot. You see how far the cue ball rolled out there. He had to have a lot of left spin on that to get it to throw in right. So you saw the little hand flip there. Might think about cutting this 13 ball into the side pocket here. That way the cue ball can come out in between either in between the 1 and the 5, or it'll just go above the 5. And he'll either have eyes on the 9 in the side or the 11 in the corner. Or he can run it all the way up and then get to choose how he wants to hit the cue ball. It's just that he's jacked up right here, so I'm not sure. I think he's just going to elect for the softer roll cut shot just because he's jacked up here. I don't know that he wants to hit this one too firm. Or he has eyes to the 15 here, so it's a good find. He's actually got a really good angle here to be able to come up underneath this 13 ball. Got a really good angle here to be able to come up. actually like the way this ended up turning out for him, because you have the 8 ball is kind of out there in the open, but it really only has 1, maybe 2 pockets. He's looking to see if the 8 ball goes by the 3, in between the 3-4 into that bottom side pocket there. If it does, he can just draw back and snap it in there. If not, he draws back to a couple inches further back than where he's at now, like a diamond and a half out from the corner pocket. That way he can take the 8 ball in the corner right where he was just standing. So it's all going to be comfortability here. I mean, it's where this 13 lies. I kind of like drawing it back for the side pocket, but we'll see. Oh, no. So it looks like the 8 ball went by the 7 the entire time, according to the shot that he selected there. Yeah, he's definitely not excited about that. He's given Tom an excellent chance here. Focus up, take a 2-rack lead over Mark. So Tom is firmly in the driver's seat at this second. You guys are awesome. It looks like we've had about 3 donations come in so far. Appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to help keep it free for everybody, go ahead and consider dropping a donation. Perfect way to leave Billiard Sports Network a little tip. There's the donation link right there in the chat for you guys. If you click that, go through and donate, it will proc a small alert on the stream here. The 3 people who donated, it looks like they might have donated directly through PayPal, so it bypasses the alert. If you'd like to do that, just let me know, and I'll drop the BSN PayPal so you can go directly to. Meanwhile, Tom has got a wide open table here. Should have no issues getting out and taking a 2-rack lead over Mark here. Good speed there. Played that perfect. So now, where does he want to take the 8 ball? He's trying to do more than he had to there. Ends up bumping the 8 ball. Lands favorable for him. He's just going to be able to take this into the lower side pocket there that you see. That's good out there. Big shout out here to all of our sponsors. Just a huge collective thank you to everybody. Everybody in the chat, do us a favor, click the links in the description, go follow them on Facebook, comment on their page, let them know you found out about them through the Billiard Sports Network. It does us massive favors. We got to support those guys who are supporting us. You know, there's not a lot of love and support going on in the pool scene right now, so we have to make sure that those who are out there taking a leap of faith on the industry in the pool world and supporting people like us, got to make sure that we're reciprocating that love. Otherwise, they eventually go away. As you can see right there on the bottom, if you did want to donate and bypass the alert, you can hit a straight PayPal, sales@bsncoverage.com. Looks like Tom Zippler is ready to break another rack here. Looking to run out and make a 3-0 lead over Mark Ford. Ford's got to be feeling the heat in his chair right now, but he knows he's going to get his chance. If he can stay focused, Tom will present a chance, and as I speak of it, he scratches on the break. So Tom is down there ready to grab the cue ball before it even hit the bottom of the pocket. He is ready for his opportunity here. Chat, how do you guys feel about players wearing headphones while they play? Vincent from YouTube says he doesn't like it when players wear headphones. He feels it's disrespectful to the opponent. I feel like it kind of depends on the scenario. I feel like if it's a one-on-one gaming like session, I said gaming, but if it's a one-on-one session where you guys, it's just you two, you're in a quiet, controlled environment, then I probably wouldn't want to wear headphones. Might sound a little weird, but I feel like you almost lose the intimacy of the match, like all the intricacies between you and your opponent whenever it's that muted and blocked out. But whenever you're in an environment like this, where you're at a tournament, there's like 100+ players in this event. There's music coming over the karaoke, Then I feel like there's so much going on that it doesn't really seem like a bad idea to wear headphones. And that was a good controlled shot there. I just stunned the cue ball over to get a great line on this 8-ball here. And like I said, Mark was ready for his opportunity to be able to throw a point up on the board here. But yeah, everybody in the chat, I'm curious to know what you guys think and feel about the headphones topic. Mark's going to throw a point on the board here. He's going to get a nice little run out off of Tom's scratch on the break. You guys are going to step away from just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Matches will still resume. I will still keep up with the scores. Commentary is just going to be on a brief pause for just a moment. Hang tight.
The weight loss.
Mark's giving a little bit of a tester here. Can see he has to shoot it to 9. He's going to take his time. He's got to make sure he gets there. Man, he really doesn't feel comfortable with it. I see him fire balls in all the time. He underhit it. But he played the speed to where he might have actually hooked Tom. We'll find out right now. Looks like Tom might have access to it. All he did was grab the chalk. Oh, yeah. He's golden here. It's got that weird claw bridge on the rail there. Gets it done, though. Tom Zippler. 3-1 over Mark Ford. Looks like we got a few people in the anti-headphones voting column here. I like Vincent's idea. He says his next tournament's going to be no hats, no headphones, proper dress code required as well. Trying to bring back the prestige of pool. Yeah, they have a dress code here that they loosely enforce with On the Hill. It's always been in the rules, but there's always certain people. Yeah, Tom just scratched again on the break. Now, he lost the cue ball, and it went skyrocketing one rail into the corner pocket there. Unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for Mark. If Mark can get out here, he'll be breaking, and then he could tie it up, and then they'll just be back and forth again. BCA rules, so it is ball in hand after the break. It is not in the kitchen on the break. So you see him with the hand flip there. He was really trying to get that 6 into a makeable position. He did not get the position that he wanted, but this is still a makeable 6 ball here. 6 ball is going to go all the way down in the bottom left corner. So it does have a pocket here. Gary on YouTube says he's anti-playing with your cell phone. Yeah, Vince. Most people here are in dress code today. I think this is the first event that they strictly enforced the dress code. It's, we've had a couple other events in the past. Like there's a couple very popular videos we have on YouTube that have Eklund Kachi in it, and he's wearing like an Adidas like tracksuit, and so it's like, what are they going to do? Turn away Kachi? But now they have it in writing in the rules. So I think this was actually the first event where I heard them talking about it this morning, where they, in the players' meeting, they said, "Hey, it's been in the rules. We haven't been super strict on it, but this time we're going to be." Just so happens Jake Lawson is also set up here with lights out. So anybody who didn't have a collared shirt was able to scoop up a lights out shirt to be able to play today. So as long as it's a collared shirt. And I think the rule on the bottoms is just you had to have jeans or khakis. You couldn't be wearing sweats or joggers or gym shorts. Pretty sure is the biggest part there. Marks down to the 6 ball here. Can't tell what type of, he's snapping this back. Oh, wow, that confused me. He was aiming like straight bottom, and then he hit something completely different. He's got that pivot in his stroke where the tip of his cue always drops in his practice strokes, and then like he follows through differently on the cue ball. It's a good out. Go follow him, guys. You know the drill. If you didn't, you should know the drill by now. Just go check out the links in the description. Drop him a follow. Show some love. It's also going to be the schedule for the rest of our year here. You're watching the July 27th, 28 Bar Table 8-Ball MD State Championship now. In another couple months, we'll be bringing you guys the September Big Table 10-Ball Championship from Champion Billiards. And then October 22nd through the 26th, we got the Peter Burrows American 14.1 Championship held in Virginia Beach. My hometown. It's going to be out of my home pool room, Q Master Billiards. This is going to be a dry, oh, 1 ball. Spoke too soon. Mark taking a second look at all the high balls down table, just making sure he's got the order he wants to pick these off in. Yeah, Gary, I have to agree with you wholeheartedly there. Vincent, it's just me in the booth right now, so I don't have the ability to look through the whole bracket. However, I can drop it right here in the chat for you. Well, that's a pretty long link there. But that is the bracket link. Oh, that seemed a little sketchy to me. It's going to turn out okay. The amount of speed he had on that, it looked like he was going to try to go to the head rail and back out to be on the left side of the 11 ball, but this will still work to the side pocket here. Should be able to hit this. Just let the cue ball drift over for the 8 in the same pocket. Oh, no. He can't believe it. I can't believe it. Tom can't believe it. Jake's been talking about it all day. Don't try to use speed and spin unless you have to, and that shot right there did not require both, but it had both on it. I don't know if maybe he was trying to draw it back to the long rail and just misjudged it, or I don't know. Very unfortunate error from Mark, giving Tom an excellent chance to be able to extend his lead here from 1 racks to 2. Alternating break format, race to 6, ladies and gentlemen. It is only a race to 6. There's not going to be that much time to recover here. Tom gets perfectly straight in. How's that for speed control? To go up by another rack. Tom Zippler 4-2 and breaking over Mark Ford. Yeah, Vincent, it is packed full, my guy. Trying to play down to the top 24. Not sure how many more matches I'm going to be able to bring you guys tonight. This might be the last match. Might do one more. Just all depends. Jake Lawson's still in a match here. Don't have any updates on his score. He's playing on the other side of the venue where I can't see anything. Somebody asked about the about Team Haas. Scott Haas, last I saw, is on the winner side. He's playing Gary Klein. I think that match is actually in progress right now. Oh, Vincent, that's awesome, man. So he calls the 2 in the corner pocket here. I like this shot because if he makes it, pretty good chance that he's going to have a shot on the 3 ball here, unless he rockets this cue ball, which he shouldn't be doing. So he comes into the 2 ball a little full. Giving Mark access to the table. Cluster of balls to figure out, but it looks like their 11 ball is probably going to go by the 12 clean in the side pocket here. $15 ball is sitting pretty tough here. He's got to figure out how he's going to be able to get underneath that ball if he doesn't want to have to move it. If he tries to draw off that 13, if he shoots the 13 into the side pocket and draws off of it, he actually will have a pretty decent angle to come down underneath that 15 and possibly be able to shoot the 15 in the same side pocket. However, if he lands a little funny, it'll be a tougher shot. But he's going to have to jack up on this so he can dig down on the ball. So it's kind of hard to tell from the camera angle, but he's jacked up about 30 degrees here. He gets there perfect. Look at this. How perfect was that? To the end, railing back out. Had a little outside on that ball. Probably could have got away with Just a smidge of center or a smidge of low. That way we wouldn't have to back cut this 14, but it shouldn't be a problem here. He's just going to come to the side rail and back. Oh, look, there it is. Spoke it into existence yet again. Commentator's curse. I think that's only the third time it's struck today, though. Normally at the end of a 14-hour day, I mean, we're normally closer to one every other hour. He actually left a one-rail kick at this 14. He can come from behind the 14. This is if he wants to be aggressive here. Eight ball is occupying half the pocket there. However, if he comes up short, it'll clip the edge of that 8 ball. So it doesn't look like he's eyeballing up this kick shot here. I think he wants to roll the 14 in front of the... There you go. I was going to say he wanted it to basically replace the 2 ball. That way it would be hard for the 3. However, there's a straight one-rail kick here that makes it pretty possible for it to be made. Somebody's playing some heavy trance music right now. Got the jams rolling. That actually might have been a mistake there. This 14 has access to the side pocket. Might even have access to the corner. But I'm assuming that it's going to be to the side pocket here. It's not going to be easy, but the shot is available. He was playing more containment on the cue ball, though. He wasn't trying to make that, I don't believe. So now Tom's got an opportunity to just... Now, see, this I don't understand. He didn't kick at the ball earlier whenever he had a chance to kick at it. And now that Mark's ball is out in the open, he's going to go for the kick. Well, I guess his 3 ball was a little bit off the rail, so he just felt more comfortable with it. That's got to be what it was. Either way, he makes it. Now he just has a thin cut on the 8 ball here. Looks like the 8 is resting on the rail. Oh, very close to it. So this should go pretty clean and let the cue ball avoid the pocket. He's going to have just a little bit outside on this. I was going to say, be careful not to put too much outside. A lot of people end up going 2 rails and scratching in the side pocket there, but he played it fine. Tom's going to make it to the hill. This song like reminds me of like the 90s. Gets a ball down in the corner pocket. Wow, looks like he broke from the other end of the table. It really makes me think of like an N64 game. So this 10 ball is going to be close to this 1. It's going to be the tricky shot here. He's either going to need to move the pink 4 or get good shape on the 10 ball to be able to go in the upper corner pocket. The balls are laid to be able to get shape on it. He can use this ball to get to the 14. Oh, actually, he just draws straight into the position now. Wow, look at that. How comfortable is he feeling right now? Well, that's the exact position I was just talking about, and he's not going to even shoot the ball. He must not like it. Watch out, 2 ball. 2 ball rolled out just enough to block him, I believe. So now he's having to look at the 10 ball bank. He can't believe it. went back down and looked at it and threw his hand up again. Angle's not going to change, Mark. Still flipping his hand. He just has to accept what he's got. Focus on making the shot. I don't know if it goes by that, too. That's pretty tight. He's found his spot. It's a good try. Got that 8-ball moving. Tom's on the hill here. Got a chance to close this match out. What a shot.
Derek Daya, Keith Curtis, table 3. Derek Daya, Keith Curtis, table 3. Please pick up your score sheet and start your match.
Tom almost couldn't believe it. He didn't believe he called that. He's got to be thinking to himself, man, like, did I really miss him calling that? It's going to put Mark at 3. Tom still on the hill. Tom still with a really good chance to stay in control here. Can't believe that, man. He hit the 10 off the 2. Might be a dry break here. Yeah, I mean, he lines it up and he calls it. I went back and reviewed it to double check.
I know. I'm going to go old school with it.
Good stuff. This is a great out by Mark there. Got that 8-ball opened up now.
Players, please remember, if you have to use the bathroom during the match, you get one bathroom break for 5 minutes. I mean, some of you guys got the whole tournament slowed down here.
Probably just play to run into the 10 here. Use the 10 as the holder for the cue ball. Just like that. Mark's clawing his way back into the match here. Tom still on the hill. Mark has 2 to go. Mark is breaking. He's going to be trying to tie it up. Bringing it back hill.
Thomas Haas, table 4. Louis Bolliard, Thomas Haas, table 4. Please pick up your score sheets and start your match.
Well, I do believe we're going to see a 7-ball for the opening shot. Not a whole lot of options here. So you got the 5-ball that he's about to try to navigate out of the way right now. He's going to try to bump this 10 most likely. Nicely done. So this one problem solved. Now you got to figure out the 1-ball.
Jeff Greener and Greg Reeder, please come to the tournament desk.
Ball almost got away from him there. He's just kind of grimacing at the table right now, trying to figure out what he wants to do here. He's right close to the mic, so you'll hear any word he says. A lot of these players talk to themselves when they're out there on the table. Headphones in and all. Just have a brief little conversation. It's always interesting to hear what the monologue is like, because some people's inner monologue is very negative. Almost married that one ball. If that would have came flush flat on that one ball, he might not have even been able to make the 4 here. So he actually put himself in a pretty good position here, because he should be able to get back down for the 6 ball here. You have to put a stroke on this ball. How'd he hit it? About 6 inches too good almost. So now he needs to come back out for the 1 ball here. Yeah, I was very curious about going forward there. And I guess I saw the line, but I just didn't see it happening at that. I was about to say, so now he needs to think about how he's going to tie something up here. If he slow rolls that 13. Sorry, that's the pink 12, I believe, on the rail there. If he slow rolls the pink 12 up to his 1 ball, it's going to create a problem. You hear the grunts. Tom's going to have to make a decision here. Yeah, see, that's not going to be good. I didn't think he was going to go rail first there. I thought he was just going to slice the ball over. Because he went rail first, this 12 ball is not on the rail, which means he's just going to be able to shoot it right in the side. So that safe effectively did nothing for him. So we're seeing a couple decisions from Zippler here. Keep him on the hill instead of finishing the match here. So Mark was aiming behind the 8 ball here, falls about a foot short, Really felt like he had an opportunity to try to make the 10 in the side there. And if he wanted to, he could have even played the two-way. He could have cut the 10 to the right and sent the cue ball up and down the table and possibly been on the backside. Same spot on the table, but just on the bottom side of the 8 instead of the top side of the 8. Now Tom has a shot here. It's a good deal.
Davis, Matt Haynes, table 12. Randy Davis, Matt Haynes, table 12.
Tom Zippler's going to take it 6-4 over Mark Ford.